YouTube? What is up? It's Race Day 2011, alongside with my good friend and my good IndyCar friend, Broderick Banta.
Hello.
What a nice way to say hello, Brody. We're all excited for this review. You gotta be more pumped up, Brody.
Hello.
That's better. And now, if you haven't followed my Facebook or Twitter page, you probably have no idea what this car is. But if you do, awesome. But anyways, I'm going to give this car a grand entrance here. And who's going to make it to the Diecast review? That's Tony Kanaan, baby! It is the Tony Kanaan 2013 Indianapolis 500 Champion Diecast. I am so pumped up for this review that you do not believe it. This is probably the most excited I've ever been for a review in a long time. Well, so let's get my friend here, Brody's opinion on this car. Brody, what is your opinion on this lovely Tony Kanaan diecast?
Well, let me go ahead and start off by saying I was at that race, and that was the loudest I have ever heard the crowd cheer in Indianapolis. Yeah, they were even louder than they were when Danica died in 2005 and Weldon won in 2011. So this car is just amazing. It's a great paint scheme. It looked amazing on track. And, of course, it's one of the most deserving winners in history, in my opinion, Tony Kanaan.
Tony Kanaan is an absolute fan favorite. Let me see if I can pull out something here. Okay, I met Tony Kanaan back in July for the Brickyard 400. Okay, I'm going to pull this car out for a second. I'm going to pull my book out here. I made a little booklet because I got a bunch of hero cards over at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and voila, I'll put this right here.
Sorry about the helicopter if you can hear it.
There she is right there. Tony Kanaan's signature around the hero card. See, it's Tony Kanaan hero card, and I got a bunch of hero cards right in this folder. In my review collection, my diecast review collection, I'm going to show my hero cards. Oh, by the way, that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. hero card, we found that on the side of the street on 16th in Georgetown. What a lovely place to leave a hero card, right?
I think of many other good places.
Alright, let's go to the box now, shall we? The box says Greenlight Collectibles on the top left-hand corner. That's a limited edition diecast metal chassis, but forget about that. You got a picture of Tony Kanaan, and you got like a montage of his car behind him with his fist pumping up in the air that he won the 500. Honestly, Brody, I expected this car to have a black box to it, a purple box to it, but it's got a bunch of montage images of it, and it looks really nice.
I have to say, actually, I like how he has the milk dripping on him in the background there.
Yeah, that has to be the most epic trading card I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at that. Tony Kanaan with the reef around his neck, and of course he's pouring the milk. It reminds me of the Dan Weldon ticket you had, Brody.
Well, actually, I'd say that guy, right above the word Tony, he has a really creepy smile. You see him there.
He looks very happy in that photo. He looks very happy in that photo. Okay, over here we got limited edition diecast metal chassis. Contains one car, one trading card. We know that. There's the TK logo. A+, 1/64 scale. Number 11, Tony Kanaan. And of course on the side here you got the Indy 500 logo. And on back here you got box and everything. You got diecast metal chassis, limited edition. You got the Eyes on IndyCar Series logo, the IMS logo. Greenlight Collectibles, all that stuff. Oh, I forgot to go on this not disturb here. Hang on for 1 second. A friend of mine's calling me. There we go. Anyways, got the picture of Tony Kanaan with the milk jug in his hand, pouring it over his head there. That's a really nice display there. And we got like a little brick pattern here on the back of the car. Of course, this box design looks really nice here, Brody.
Oh, yeah. It's weird to say that the box looks good, but Greenlight always goes all out for the Indy 500 winner and the champion, and they always end up doing a great job on the packaging.
Absolutely, man. In the back here, you got the card here, and of course, you can pause this to read the story and stuff. We don't have enough time in this review here to read the story and everything, but bottom line is that this probably was one of the best 500s in Indy 500 history. Modern day history, I should say, rather. Nothing compares to 89 and 92. Of course, back here you got the IMS logo, got cable racing technology, Eyes on IndyCar Series. Oh, this camera's way out of focus here. There we go. Got the Eyes on IndyCar Series logo and the Tony Kanaan logo. Got shopindycar.com. We got brickyardauthentics.com, indianapolismotorspeedway.com, IndyCar.com, and GreenlightCollectibles.com. So go to all those websites for your lovely IndyCar Diecast. And a bunch of good shit back here. You know what? Let's skip to the car here. Nobody cares about the fucking box.
Jeez.
You know, just went over the box like a bunch of minutes ago. Okay, Brody, since you are the Tony Kanaan expert here, why don't you go over to sponsor this car now, Brody?
Alright, well, going up on the nose, you got, around the wings, you got Mauser. I don't know what that is, but on the wing tip, you got Plantronics. Going up, I cannot read the sponsors on the going up the nose, they're too small. But on the shark fin, I think that's called, don't hold me to that. But no explode in Circle K, which is an energy sort of thing. Hydroxy Cut, which was the main sponsor for him in the race. Of course, on the top of the tub, you got Mauser. On the driver capsule, or whatever, you got Brascom. And I cannot read the other one. On the engine cover, you got Chevrolet, Geico, American Racing Custom Wheels, and Mother's Car Polish.
Yep, and of course, on the back wing, you got GNC, and of course, on this little sponsor here, you got Mauser, and I believe it says Firestone here. Got the official Firestone Indy 500 tires. And now, since we got over the sponsors here, I don't think we much have to go over the paint scheme. Just take a look at the car. That's all we have to say. I mean, this car is just...
The paint scheme, actually, it's kind of hard. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's like so weird to go over the paint scheme. So just take a look at this car here. We're just going to focus in and zoom in on this car here. I mean, this paint scheme just looks absolutely fantastic. You got a bunch of faded purple lines here. You got a bunch of faded black strips here. Along the top of the car, you know, it's mainly black, but you got a combination of purple, silver, and black. And I'm sorry I'm so shaky here. I haven't eaten in a while, so I feel like a little achy and stuff. So I apologize for the shakiness and stuff. But on the wing here, you got a combination of purple and black and all that good shit. So this car is actually a really overall cool car. I mean, the first time I saw this car, I thought it was absolutely hideous.
I will say, actually, the one that he ran at St. Petersburg was different than the one he ran at Indianapolis. It had more, like, what's on top next to the driver capsule and stuff, it had that all over the car, and that looks good, but in small doses.
Absolutely, Brody. I mean, it looks good, you know, and, you know, have all these cars, you know, prepare for the 500 and stuff. The 500 is always a special event. You know, me and Brody are big diehard IndyCar fans, and we highly appreciate you watching this video, by the way. Most of people have not... I'm sure a lot of people watch the Indy 500 and stuff, but, you know, the 500 this year was a very special race, you know. It was 100... Tony Kanaan is the 100th face on the Borg Warner Trophy. 68 lead changes altogether. You had the fastest race on record. We broke Arie Luyendyk's record set 23 years ago, so you can pretty much well imagine how historical this race was, and to have this wonderful piece of diecast. You know, there's no rating on this car because... Me personally, I tell you all the time to buy a diecast, but if you have never bought an IndyCar diecast, this is probably one you want to start off with. This is probably, and I'm sorry for going so long on this review. Brody takes like 2 or 3 minutes to go on these reviews. I take forever. I always do. So I'm going to cut it short here, guys, and I'm just going to say, Brody, why don't you finish off by saying a little thing about this Tony Kanaan car. I mean, for fans like us, you know, it's like we always collect IndyCars. But for someone who's trying to get into IndyCar diecast collecting, and I told my friend this on Facebook last night, this is the one car you gotta start off with.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you're gonna, you know, there's a lot of great Indy 500 winners in history, like Dan Weldon and Dario Franchitti, and you know, many others I could name. But Tony Kanaan would be the place to start your collection because not only, you know, was he one of the, you know, most deserving winners, he was just one of the most popular. And if you want to start off your collection, you're going to want to start it off with a really good-looking car and a really, really, you know, popular driver and all that. If that makes sense, you know, if you're going to start a NASCAR driver or a NASCAR collection, you know, you might want to start with someone like Junior or something like that. So, you know, I would highly recommend this car, mainly because it's Tony Kanaan, and it's an epic paint scheme.
Absolutely, and it was an epic 500, epic paint scheme, so... You know, guys, I highly recommend you buying this car. If you have not bought this car yet, you know, you can always go on, I always shop on IMS.com. You know, I go on BrickyardAuthentics.com. They make good deals, good prices. Go shop off of there, and, you know, this is one hell of a diecast to get. So, you know what, guys, we're going to cut this review short. So, comment, like, and subscribe. And this is Race Day 21 reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. It gets better. Tony Kanaan!